Hey, it's Lee back with you, and in this video, I want to talk about some statistics that I think are crucial for you to understand. According to SalesFolk, a whopping 97% of cold emails are ignored. Now, before you get scared, close the video and forget you ever looked into cold emailing. I need to make it perfectly clear that once you go through my course, you learn how not to be part of these stats. I'll show you how to craft emails that don't get ignored that easily, alright? Nevertheless, 97% is a sobering statistic, considering that it's getting harder and harder these days to get your marketing message heard above all the noise. Local business owners are bombarded by spam, cold emails, and junk mail, and that's on top of the constant barrage of messages they get from Facebook news feeds, Twitter feeds, website pop-ups, radio ads, TV commercials, the list goes on, which might lead you to believe that cold email is dead. Not a chance. Although statistically almost all cold emails aren't read, consider this. Crain's B2B magazine conducted a survey of business owners, and let me read those results to you. When asked to rank different marketing activities based on time and resources spent on each, respondents put email marketing at the top, with 49% saying they spend more time and resources on email than on other channels. Paid search was ranked second with 36%, and display ads were ranked third with 35%. Social media, which enjoys a high adoption rate among B2B marketers, also gets the least amount of their time and resources, with just 29% saying this tactic receives the largest share of their time and resources. So as you can see, B2B marketers consider emailing as their top marketing activity. It's no surprise, considering that, according to Circle Research, 42% of businesses say email is one of their most effective lead generation channels. And for B2B marketers, 88% say email is the most effective lead generation tactic. Would they spend so much of their resources if it didn't work? Of course not. According to the Direct Marketing Association, 66% of consumers have made a purchase online as a direct result of an email marketing message. But if you're still not convinced, listen to this. Marketers consistently rank email as the single most effective tactic for awareness, acquisition, conversion, and retention. That's from GigaOM Research. Another research shows that 55% of companies generate more than 10% of sales from email, and that email is almost 40 times better at acquiring new customers than Facebook and Twitter. And that's a fact coming from McKinsey. DMA Research puts the ROI of email marketing in 2014 at $24.93 US, almost double that of search advertising, and better than any other direct marketing channel. So, back to the original statistic. 97% of cold emails are ignored. How could the failure rate be so high and yet be touted as the most effective marketing tool? It really all comes down to executing emails properly. Your emails have to be different than the rest. Not only that, you have to be more persistent than the norm. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. Now get this, 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% of sales are made on the second, 5% of sales are made on the third contact, 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact, 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Clearly, the money is in the follow-up. More specifically, the money is in multiple follow-ups. This means that persistence is key. So in this guide, we're going to go over how to make sure you don't end up as part of the 97% that are ignored and how to properly follow up to maximize your sales.